Oh, I like you, Pastor Roth. You speak loud. I can hear you. Anyone with a last name that many times gets mispronounced? We have a bond together, and the first time that we met, she asked me, she says, "Now, how do I pronounce your last name?" She says, "Because people always pronounce my last name wrong too." She says, she calls it Ryder, and I don't know why. And I says, "It's silent. They say the best to last. It's Reader, the long E." And she smiled. She says, "That's why they call you Roth then." And so we have a special bond together. Lorraine was born in Ellensburg, Washington on July 21, 1922, to Carol Poland Litterer from Washington State and Gunda Litterer from North Dakota. She had no sisters and no brothers. She was the only child and only grandchild on her dad's side. Boy, that would make a good Christmas, all the gifts she got. Lorraine's Aunt Dorothy was never blessed with any children of her own. When Lorraine was born, Aunt Dorothy treasured her new little niece so much that she gave her she called her little jewel. Thus, she was known by 4 names: Lorraine, Jewel, Virginia, and eventually Reader. Her parents owned a grocery store, Litterer's Cash Grocery. It was on the corner of 4th and Main, across the street from Fitterer's Furniture. Can you get that again? Litterers and Fitterers. Once again, it was always asked, "Is that unusual? Litterers across from Fitterers?" Mom said, "Yes, I believe it was once written up in, please believe it or not." Lorraine's grandfather was an electrician, and he made sure her grandmother and her mother had the latest electrical appliances. Her grandmother baked angel food cakes to make extra money during the Depression. She attended grade school in Ellensburg and started working at her parents' grocery store when she was in the 5th grade. Her job was to keep the candy counter stocked, and when needed, she had to order candy. She continued to work in her dad's and her mom's grocery store while attending high school. Lorraine met Bill Reader when he would deliver bread from Eddie's Bakery to her parents' grocery store. When she filled customers' orders for bread, she would select Eddie's bread to help Bill's sales. She thought that he was the smartest man on earth. After she graduated from Ellensburg High School in June of 1941, she and Bill were married on June 28 that same year. Lorraine kept busy while young, taking music lessons. She took a few piano lessons, but really enjoyed the violin more. She and Bill both sang in the church choir. She also sang in the San Jose Light Opera after moving to the Bay Area. They made their first home in Yakima, Washington, where she continued working for Eddie's Bakery. They were married, get this, 71 years. That deserves an amen. And Bill passed away. Lorraine attended Central Washington College. At the time, there was a shortage of teachers, so she was allowed to have 3 minors. She minored in music, home economics, and industrial arts. Bill and Lorraine visited California on their honeymoon and decided that someday they'd like to move down there. In 1945, Bill's older brother Frank needed help in his janitorial business in San Jose, California. They both went to work for him. Bill doing janitorial work and Lorraine answering the phones, taking messages, and keeping track of scheduling. Later, Bill started his own janitorial business and Lorraine worked for him. They called their business the Able Building Cleaning Company for janitorial and house cleaning. They ran the business from their home and they started having children: David, then Nancy, Kathleen, and Patricia. 4 children in 5 years. They obviously kept busy. After Lorraine and Bill had their first child, Lorraine's parents moved to California. There, they had big help caring for the children. They enjoyed playing games with family and friends. Later, she worked for a State Farm insurance agent in Palo Alto. Obviously, a woman of many talents. Lorraine, Bill, and her mother, Gunta, were baptized into the Seventh-day Adventist Church in the 1970s and became members of the Mountain View Japanese Church in Mountain View, California. Lorraine was a humble person and had a very loving heart for her family and friends. The fact that she was an only child may have been the reason for her reaching out to family and tracking their important events throughout their lives. She remembered everyone, including cousins, nieces, nephews, their birthdays, anniversary, and remembered them at Christmas time. The memories and the legacy of Lorraine will be forever remembered, cherished and witnessed through the lives of her 4 children, David, Nancy, Kathleen, and Patricia, and her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. We long for the day when we will all be reunited with our Savior